Hello and welcome to the presentation about our 2023 Edwin Markham Middle School Summer Mystery Trip. This trip is hosted by Miss Dev, your school librarian. Now, pretend I'm right there in the room with you, and I want you to raise your hand if any of these sound exciting. If you think it sounds exciting to explore the ruins of old pirate ships, raise your hand. If you think it sounds exciting to explore the ancient indigenous ruins, raise your hand. If it sounds exciting to you to visit the rainforest and learn about different species of monkeys, raise your hand. If you think that it's exciting to sail down a canal with your classmates, raise your hand. And last but not least, if you think it's exciting to go snorkeling, raise your hand. Well, if you raised your hand at any of these, you better pack your bags because in summer of 2023, we are going to, drumroll please, Panama, or Panama, if you want to say it correctly. Let's check out some of the things that we're going to do when we visit.
Our idea to bring you here is to give you the opportunity to discover a beautiful culture. Not just to be a tourist, but be a traveler. You guys gonna see a lot of things that are super familiar to you, but also a lot of things that are not. And that's the beautiful thing of traveling. Getting to discover new things. Once we leave home, everything is going to be different.
Oh my God! This is incredible.
Since this is the first time for everybody in Panama, let me give you a little introduction of this beautiful place. Right here, we have 1700s, 1800s, the roots of this amazing country. Modern Panama there. There's like really two worlds.
History turning into modern day, all within the same skyline. It's like you're time traveling.
Are you guys familiar with the term biodiversity? That means the diversity of organisms, but also their relationships in the different environment. And that's exactly what the rainforest is all about. Guys, sorry to interrupt you. Come, hurry up, everyone.
What is it?
It's a titi monkey. It's super hard to find. Right here, see one right here.
Wow, this is right out of my bio textbook. You know, it seems like some exotic animal. It's literally right here in front of us.
The good thing about this is we can have the classroom outside.
To me, visiting a country like Panama, you definitely want to see how things run.
The Spanish people wanted the indigenous to believe in their gods. So they created this kind of mask to scare the indigenous and to make them believe in their religion.
That's pretty much the origin of all the carnivals around the world. There's no carnival without music. All of the colors and the masks when the devils dancing and the drums. And everything starts getting very, very surreal.
You're so good at that.
Good dancers.
Right now, I'm in a super beautiful farm, slightly outside Chichue, Panama. really appreciate how everything is so dependent on each other. You appreciate the nature, you make use of the nature, you give back to nature. That's a really good cycle that I've really appreciated being here.
In school, you might just learn about the canal, but it's a lot more than that. It's the people, like the families, like the biodiversity. It's a lot that we've learned so far.
It's also just so fun.
The real voyage of discovery consists not in seeking new landscapes, but in having new eyes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to continue with our wonderful journey through history and time. We're going to have the chance to see one of the most colorful cultures of Panama. The first inhabitants of Panama, they're going to be opening themselves to us. They're going to offer exactly who they are. So we need to embrace that, we need to accept it, and also we need to understand how it works.
I mean, just completely immersing yourself in a different culture. It's something that I feel like everybody should do.
It's better for someone to go into something like not knowing what we're going to expect, and then once you do it, then you grow that new pair of eyes, you gain that experience, and you overall develop a sense of what we're actually doing here and what you're actually experiencing for yourself.
This experience has been as different from my own life as it could possibly be. And even though it's so out of my comfort zone, I'm so comfortable here.
You will always remember this trip, right, for the rest of your life. You might not remember, third period on Thursday in chemistry class, but you'll remember Panama.
All right, folks, so I really hope that you enjoyed that video of some of the things that we're going to do when we go to Panama. Let's check out some pictures that I stole from Instagram. So here's some right here. So any of these could be you. Can you imagine your Insta feed looking this great? All your friends are going to be so jealous. If this trip sounds like something you would be interested in, I need you to tell your parents to come to the Panama Trip Parent Meeting. The parent meeting is at 6 p.m. on September 23rd via Zoom. Here is the link that your parents can use to sign up to go to the meeting. They go to the following website. It's tinyurl.com/dev, which is my name, capital, make sure it's capitalized, it is case sensitive, Panama. Once again, that is tinyurl.com/dev Panama. Make sure everything is capitalized. So dev is capitalized and Panama is capitalized. You can go to this link and RSVP to the virtual meeting that once again is going to be held Thursday, September 23rd at 6 p.m. Everybody that RSVPs is going to get a Zoom link. I'm going to demonstrate now how to register. So you're going to open up a window and you're going to go to the search bar. Not this search bar, this one on the top. You're going to put in the address, which is tinyurl.com/ and capital D for dev Panama. Okay, and then you're going to enter. And it's going to take you to this screen right here. It's going to have my name and the name of the trip, which is Middle School from Pirates to Present. You guys have to register by September 22nd to attend the meeting, which is September 23rd, which is a Thursday. It's going to last from 6 to 7 p.m. When your parents come to this link, they're going to see all of the things that we are going to talk about in the meeting, including where and when we're going, So remember, we're going to Panama. We're going to be there for 1 week, and we're going in summer 2023. What we're going to see and do, some of the safety, the logistics, how you can get college or high school credit with this trip, and some flexible payment options, because I know that everyone wants to know about money, which totally makes sense, but that is something I will discuss with the parents. So, if they would like to go to the meeting, they click on this blue link right here, which says, yes, I'll be there. It's going to ask for their first and last name and their email, and if they want to, they can give the phone number, and they're going to ask for it's going to ask for the same thing for you, okay? So we need their first and last name and their email, because that's where they're going to get the Zoom link, and then we need your first and last name so we know who you are. Now, if you would like to come with your parent to that meeting, which I highly think that you should, if you would like to come with your parent, you just go right here and you put 2. So that's going to show that you and your parent are attending the meeting after you fill out all the info. So then when you're done filling out the info, you press submit, and it's going to register you for the meeting, and your parents or guardian are going to get the Zoom link for Thursday 23rd at 6 o'clock. Now, if they cannot attend and you can't find any other adult in the household to attend, you're going to press this button, which means you cannot attend the meeting, okay, but we can still send you some information. It's always better to attend the meeting, though. So that is how you register for the meeting. Once again, be sure you copy down that URL. Here it is again, tinyurl.com/devpanama, and make sure you capitalize Dev and Panama. So that concludes our presentation. Thank you very, very much for attending this virtual presentation, and I certainly hope to see both you and your parent at the Panama trip parent meeting on the 23rd of September at 6 p.m. Don't forget to register.